Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to some more Fortress Fury. It's been quite a while. I think the last one of these updates was actually just before launch. Man, time flies. So when we launched the game, we discovered quite a few bugs. Some of them are scalability issues, so when we had thousands of people playing concurrently on the game, some of the database calls weren't going through properly, so we had to optimize those. And some were just things that we knew we'd need to tweak as we go. So that's what the past month plus has been doing, is mostly tending to those bug fixes and trying to make the experience a little bit better for people. So among a zillion little minor bug fixes, some of the more major things that were done are we optimized our database calls so that it should work a little bit smoother and should be a little bit more reliable. So you'll notice things like crafting actually are a little bit more responsive. The initializing on crafting takes a few milliseconds less than it did previously. We also rolled out servers in more countries so that hopefully you'll get better ping times when playing. One of the issues a lot of people reported is, hey, I'm right next to my router, I have a great internet connection, but it's saying I have bad connection. And the reason for that, hopefully, in most cases, is that you may have had a very, very high ping time, which is independent of whether or not you're right next to your router, which may have a great internet connection. If you're far away from where the servers are located, then it creates issues regardless because of latency. Because we were so focused on bug fixing, one of the only new features that we implemented, kind of just a silly joke, but if we go into competitive auto match, you'll you'll see it's a time waster for when you're actually waiting for a match to begin, which is good. I mean, I actually find it quite addicting. So it's Jumpy Sheep, and you know, you're just trying to get as far along as you can. Similar to many other games out there. Oh, hey, we got matched into a match with someone. I have this feeling that someone, one of these days, is gonna get to like 100 levels into Jumpy Sheep, and then it's gonna start a match on them. They're gonna be like, God dang it! Oh well. It doesn't record to a leaderboard at the moment. I don't know if we'll add that later on. We'll see. But I have a feeling I know where this guy's core is because he made it disguised as gold, which isn't really a disguise. So anyway, Jumpy Sheep is really the main new feature, quote unquote, that we added. And I know there are going to be some people who are like, wow, you spent time to add that in, but there were bugs in the game. There are still bugs. Well, there are always going to be bugs in the game. We're always going to have to tend to them, keep fixing them after any update comes up. I'm sure there are going to be new bugs that were introduced in this update because of the changes that we made that we weren't able to catch. So it happens. No game is 100% bug-free, but we'll keep doing our best to work on it. And Jumpy Sheep was like a couple-hour thing because one of the developers had code he had written previously for a very similar thing he had done in the past, Flappy Bird related. So, any hoosers, let's see if we can take this guy out. I'm about to demolish his entire fortress if I just get right into that little crevice right there. Come on, dragon, you can do it. Got it. Boom. See you later, bud. Alright, now let's go for his core. Okay, come on. Oh my god, it overshot it by like half a pixel. There we go. Do this. You got it, Catapult. You got it. You got it. Boom. There we go. Alright, that took way too long at the end. Anyway, there we go. Continue. Another feature that we implemented is after battle, you're able to quickly re-get your items. And we also have a daily rewards pop-up right there. So, yeah, basically, and if you ever want to just go in and play Jumpy Sheep indefinitely for whatever reason, you can do that if you just go into Play Friend, and we changed up the Play Friend system. It was a little bit unreliable previously with the friends list, so we are going to be implementing a comprehensive friend and chat system. But for the time being, because our existing friend system wasn't working too well, we switched it to be just a more reliable thing to where either you host a game, and then your friend joins you from that, or you can join your friend if they've already hosted, and your host name is simply your username. So if a friend was going to join me, then they'd go into the join, and they would type in my username, and they would type it in right there, and then just click join, and you should get into battle with your friend. So anyway, if you want to play Jumpy Sheep indefinitely, you can just host a game while you're not expecting anyone to join in with you, and you can just see what sort of high score you can get. So I don't know, maybe give it a try and leave a comment with your high score. I think my best so far is like 35. It's somewhere in that ballpark. So I don't know, give it a try. Let me know what you get, and as always, if you haven't downloaded Fortress Fury yet, it's free to play on the App Store and the Google Play Store, and you can get it today with the update and all that fancy goodness. And we're going to continue working on fixing bugs, and hopefully at some point in the near future we will we'll start adding in new content, new weapons, and that sort of stuff. But first we want to get it running as smoothly as we possibly can. So the next update will probably be optimization, so that it runs smoothly on as many devices as we possibly can test it on. And after that, we should hopefully be adding in some new content. So stay on the lookout for it, man. All right. Well, I think, God, I'm failing. It's harder to play and talk. What can I say? I'll blame it on that. Am I being sick? All right. Well, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. You can find a link to download it in the description if you're interested, or search it up on the stores. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.